All right. Well, everyone, welcome out to the Diamond Team Builders Monday Night Go Diamond Zoom. Such a pleasure to be here with you. Great seeing you guys. I mean, we're just launching this thing, and already we have 37 people here tonight. Not bad. Not bad for really not. We haven't even gotten going yet. I mean, we're just now, getting things put into place. Many of you getting you guys put into place before we really open up the floodgates to really start marketing this in a big way. You know what had happened in the past is in the past, and this is our future. It's time to move on. I'll be honest with you. As everything was rolling out, I told Shelly, I didn't know if I had it in me to do it again. I thought maybe I might just go try affiliate marketing, but you guys you guys are why I do what I do. And affiliate marketing can be awful lonely. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm not even a try. I'm gonna make one more run. And that's what we're gonna do here, folks. We're gonna now that's up to you whether you do it or not, but this is my final run. And we're gonna do it right this time, and we're gonna do it big this time. So I'm glad all of you are on board with what we got going on here with Be More, Be Epic, the Diamond Team Builders, and everything that we're doing. You guys, there's a lot coming, a lot moving forward. We got a meeting with Dan this week. I'll let Shelly talk about that later in the week. Created some new graphics for you guys. I got a new video that I haven't made pretty yet, but I will share the video with you tonight. Right now, I'm in production mode, in creation mode, which is kind of where I need to be right now to get some things done for you and this team so that we can get out here and we can market this heavily and we can really look forward to launching this in a big way. We want to make a big splash. We want to make a big launch right around the 1st of May, I think, to where we'll really be ready to let this thing rip Tata Chip in a big way and launch all of our businesses at the same time and really get to people to go, what is going on? We need more information about that. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Shelly to see what Shelly has for us here this evening. So Shelly, the floor is yours, my dear.
Hey, oh my gosh, that was crazy technology. So you get a new Zoom, I mean, here I am, guys. My,
Uh, and they
my
match your
son,
shirt. They match
yeah,
your
my
shirt,
son
Shelly.
got my headphones set up for the brain entrainment. That is awesome. I got to share with you. I'm having a drink tonight. It is a pina colada collagen, one of the optional products. It tastes just like pina colada. It is so, so good. So yeah, it's celebration day. This is fantastic. Look at all the people. I was going to say there's 3 pages of people. I wish we could have everybody's face on one screen. That would be powerful. For fun, just click through the pages and take a look at all the wonderful people on the team that are here with us. This is so exciting. Um, we're going to get into a couple of things. Obviously, working on the funnel, working on graphics. Get your people in the Diamond group now so that we can start celebrating them. I'm compiling a list. I'm sure you are, Chip, of everybody that's hit there too right out of the park. I mean, we're going to have quite a few uh, flyers to celebrate you guys. You took fast action. That is absolutely amazing. So we can shout those all out. I just want to say something though. I was talking to Letty and Archie today, and they have their family and their friends and lots of connections in the Philippines. And they were telling me the people there work all day long and they make like $18 an hour. I mean, not an hour, a day. And they have to spend about half of that just in transportation to get to and from their jobs. They are not doing well. Those people have barely enough money to survive. And listening to that, and they don't have any welfare or assistance from their government. They are very much just controlled and they are barely surviving. And so when you look at, like Dan said, what 1% of the population in the world makes $34,000 a year. We got it made over here, people. But this opportunity, being global, being digital, not worrying about shipping or customs or borders or tariffs, none of it, $25 a month. And if they do it right, and they got two, and their two got two, and they had just a small group of 6 people within their first month, they would be making $50 a month. They wouldn't have to pay that 25 out of pocket again. It could come out of their e-wallet. So this, I got goosebumps. I mean, this is could be a one-time $25 investment that can change their lives. And that motivates me to go out and share this. I mean, this is life changing for people, and I guess the craziest thing is we think, because we've all been doing this so long, is it possible, to hit $10,000 a month? Dan said 140,000 if it went perfectly. Is that even possible? But it's numbers. It's just math. It can happen with two who get two, who get two, who get two. Not saying you got to go get 1,000. Not saying any of us have to get 100. Two. Help them get two. Teach that first step. Get people in profit with a group of 6. And I was doing the math on a company that I'm aware of that is a matrix, and it takes 57 people at 35 cents a piece to cover a $20, 57 people to cover $20. And actually it's only $19.95, so you still haven't made it. You need 57 and a half just to break even on your $20 membership. So two who get two is $50. You've doubled your investment. Think of the people that need to hear about this. This becomes a responsibility. You have good news, and don't be quiet about it. If somebody don't want it, okay, go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. Have fun with that. But if somebody wants change, somebody wants to change their life in a big way, they need to take a look at it. And then it's a decision. Last week, was the first week that we were actually sharing this with people. And of course, I had a very stressful week with everything going on. So I didn't even get in and look at the modules. I didn't do the breath work. I didn't do the brain entrainment. I didn't have time. And I was so stressed and frustrated. And Ruth, God bless her, told me every time I talked to her, Shelly, take the time. I want you to go and do those. I'm like, yeah. When I get time, I will. Well, today being Monday, I said, that's it. I'm doing the whole darn thing, start to finish. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. I talked to Joanne today. She's been doing it for like 5 days. She said she's feeling great. Ruth loves it. So I know a lot of us are getting in there now and trying it. Commit to yourself that you're going to use this system. You are going to do, it's nothing but good for you. It's nothing but good for you. They want us to move a little bit every day. That's a good thing. Something we should be doing. They want us to practice gratitude and write down 3 things every day that you're grateful for. That's a good thing. That'll help your mindset. That will, make you have an attitude of gratitude. We're all about that. So the product itself is amazing. The opportunity to change lives at an affordable price makes me so excited. I want to tell the world, literally the world. So I don't know if we can get Letty. Is she on camera?
Yep. Yes.
Letty,
Yes,
hey, they both are.
Yeah, they're both here. Yep.
Are. Can you guys unmute and just say hello?
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Now I can't find her again. Where'd she come back to the front? Okay, yes. Hello. Thank you. I kind of told what you told me today, but you've got kids over there. You've got grandkids over there. How important is it? Because you said you can't even bring them here now. They aren't allowed to come.
Yes,
The grandchildren are getting too old now. The children are still on the list. I mean, they've been there for years.
About 16 years now.
Yeah, we applied, paid the money, and it just sits there. They're taking priority over the illegal immigrants than they are the legal ones. So it's a pity, but the Philippines is one of those countries where you got the rich and the poor, very little middle class, and that's why it's hard for the lower class to live over there.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you, and we're inspired to help you help those people, help your
Yes, as
family,
you
help your
mentioned
friends.
earlier, you said that we don't have any support from the government.
Yeah.
No food stamp, no unemployment benefits, no healthcare, nothing. So the only support that we can get is within our family circle.
Well, we are here to help you do that. So who's committed to helping spread the news in Philippines? I mean, come on, guys, let's do this
Amen.
for them. Let's
Well,
do this.
Shirley,
Thank you.
Thank you,
Sharon.
guys.
I have a lot of friends in the Philippines, and what she's saying is true. I've been there, and I have tons of friends there, and it is not pretty. I promise you. And I was hoping that we could get our feet in there because they need us. The Philippines need us.
Yes, and you have
I know.
Jamaica friends. And so,
Oh,
guys,
God. Yeah.
we've got connections globally that we need to help. So thank you so much, Letty and Archie. Congratulations. Archie got his too. Letty got her too. Good job.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Okay. So, that's it, Chip. I'm excited to see what you're putting together. But for me, I'm always an emotional person, and I take these things personally. I take the team personally. I take your success personally. So I'm just excited to see everybody finally win.
That's right. And that's what this is all about, guys. We want to see you guys win, and that's why we're here. But before we get going, before I jump in and start showing you a few things, and like I said, we're not going to make this long tonight. Shelly, what Dan? We got Dan on Thursday night at 7 p.m.,
Yes.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern, it'll be on his Zoom. It'll not be this link. We'll send out a new link, and he's going to kind of show us visually the back office and the modules, and click here for this and this and this. So that will be a great meeting for y'all to be on. And he's fantastic.
So Thursday night at 8 p.m. we'll do that. We will stick with this schedule of Monday nights at 8 p.m. Moving forward. Once we get Rebels group is kind of going through a few things. We probably going to let the Rebels group go at least for another week, but we will start introducing the Epic products into the Rebels group over the next couple of weeks, because I truly think that they are going to love these products. I know I'm loving them. I know Shelly, you're loving them. I know Rhonda, anybody who has them is loving them. So we'll be doing that. But before we get going, Thursday night for the team. Jackie, it's going to be just for the team. It's going to be just a private Zoom with Dan, the owner. But before I get going and sharing what I want to share here, I'm going to call on a few of you that have been using the product. The first person I want to call on is Vicky. Vicky, come on and share for a moment of what you're getting out of starting to use this wonderful product that we have here with BMore, or Epic IQ, whatever you want to call it.
Where'd you go?
There you go.
Sorry, I had to unmute. I absolutely enjoy, I'm already a nut when it comes to mindset training. It's something I have thoroughly enjoyed for many, 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 many years. Even back in my 20s and stuff, I was always into personal development and everything. And so far, the first day that I did the module 1 training, I did it under the welcome tab. I didn't see that you could click on all those other tabs. Yesterday, when I went to do the mod 2 training, I realized that those were actual clickable buttons and everything. And wow, when I opened it up and I seen the journey and I seen that, I mean, that you could actually have accountability and everything with everything you're doing, I thought that was awesome. And I feel already with just 2 trainings, a lot more calm and a lot more focused, less anxious about everything. And so I'm really enjoying it. I love that on the workout portion that there's 3 options. I've been doing the planks still that we're doing in Rebels, but the video for yesterday, I haven't done it yet today because tonight will be the sleep video, so I was waiting later in the day. But the video for yesterday, I was so proud because of, y'all know already that I've had so much trouble with rebuilding the cage and the muscles and stuff around the cage in my back. And that video exercise, I was actually able to do all of them.
Wow.
And it made me just feel really energized. And the only thing that I had trouble with a little bit was it was kind of like a half squat kind of thing. But I was so happy that I could just finally do all those exercises. And I really feel like it's going to do a lot of good for my core, my whole core and my back and developing those muscles again. So, but it was just really amazing. And the breathwork reminded me of like doing meditation and stuff. So that was kind of cool. That didn't take very long, but I just loved it all, and so I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to trying the products.
Love that energy, Vicky. Love that energy. Thank you so much for sharing. You're awesome. Joanne, I know that Shelly said you've been doing it for about 5 days. Would you mind coming on and sharing just for a moment? You're muted, dear.
Unmute.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Yes,
Yep.
I've been doing it for 5 days, and I really, really like the peaceful sleep one. So Vicky, you were just saying you were going to do it. I think there's water in it, the sound of water, and there's something about it. It makes you feel like you're in the forest, and the drips that come down, it's like they're hitting the leaves, and you know what it's like when you're standing in the forest and you're listening to the rainfall, it feels like music. So it's extremely calming. It's extremely calming. I've done the de-stress one for the 2 to 4 minutes. So you do the breath work and then you do a little sniff and then you breathe out. It's very interesting about how your body acclimatizes to that. And the next thing you know, you just fall into sync. Very nice and easy. And I'm enjoying doing it. Like I've always done gratitude journals most of my life, and I've always exercised most of my life. So those kind of things are easy for me, but the brain stuff, I've not done very much of it, and I'm enjoying it. And I do really think it's going to help because it has something to do with relaxing your mind. And when your mind is relaxed, your mind is more open and you're able to absorb and think and create. So I think that's going to be very beneficial for us.
Excellent, Joanne. Excellent.
Uh-huh.
I love it. And you're spot on. And that is really, we've got so much inner chatter going on all the time in our mind, especially with all the social media and everything that we're being bombarded with. It's hard to really shut that off. And I know I have that problem. So hearing that, Joanne, that just rocks. Ruth Desario, why don't you come on and share for a moment? I know you've been using it.
Yeah, I've been using it for almost 2 weeks now, and it's great. I have more focus, I have more energy. I'm just really enjoying it. The different sounds and they just make you so relaxed. And today I needed the de-stress because I lost my whole mailing my mailing list, and so I was with the company for like 3 hours trying to get them to fix it for me, and they finally did. But I told Shelley I need to go home and do the de-stress because that was like, oh my gosh, if they don't get that back, what am I going to do? I'm going to start from square one. But I didn't get really crazy about it. I mean, I think before I would have had a meltdown, and I really didn't. And I've been taking some of the Be Epic products, but I've taken those in the past. I love them, and I'm glad to be back with them. So it's just amazing. The company's amazing. I love them. I love Dan. He is just such a unique individual. I wish I had half his brain.
Right? Right. I hear you. Thank you, Ruth. Okay, one last one. We'll call on Paulina. Paulina, come on and share what you're getting out of this product.
I've been doing the breath work for probably a year now. I just got to tell y'all, the breath work is powerful. The breath work is, that's why I'm so excited, because this is everything that's me. I've been doing these things. I've been listening to frequencies. I've been doing all of the things that we doing in here. So I'm like, this like really, really resonate and connect with me. So I'm like,
That's what
it's just a
we're
joy
so
to see.
happy, Selena.
It's a joy to see everybody else doing what I'm doing.
Right?
It's helped me. It's helped me humongously. My focus is so much better. I'm back I'm being creative now. Like I didn't have creativity. I really didn't. I didn't know what to do. But now I'm getting more and more creative, and my mind is so calm, and it's like I can hear my thoughts just like, oh my God, it's like, do this, do this, do this. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, try it. Yeah. I wish you'd be more excited, Paulina. I mean, come on.
I'm
Right
loving
on.
it.
I love it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love this, guys, because it really is all about what we house between here, and all this is going to help with this, and it's all proven. There is scientific studies on the brain entrainment. There's scientific studies on breathwork. There's scientific studies on gratitude journals. There's scientific studies on exercise. I mean, so it's not like it's just a bunch of fairy dust and not a bunch of hyped up BS. This is real stuff that has a real effect on our mind and even on our body's physiology. So yeah, I cannot wait to see, when everybody's been using this product for a while, to see where we are all at in our journey here with what it is we got going on. All right. With that being said, I am going to.
Chip,
What's
I
that?
have a
Somebody got something? Yeah,
testimonial.
go ahead. Go ahead, Rich.
So I shared this quickly with Shelly and Joanne. The other day, I broke a record in doing steps. I did all the modules, and I got out and I did 17,300 and some steps in one day.
Wow.
And that for me was a lot. We're all going through a lot at this given time, but I know we were going through lots of different changes. But I actually did it where I went and got some groceries with a pack sack, and I brought back about 20, 25 pounds bananas and other, fruits and things. But I actually very grateful for the fact that I was able to do so. Now it took me about a day and a half to recover after that. But again, same thing. I was at Wendy's Tim Hortons the other day. That's in Canada, and I actually did it there at a round table. I did 2 or 3 of the modules right there, and I did the gratitude. So I think it's important to put it in place, but the steps to me was very, very important. So I want to share that with everybody. That
Way to go, Rich.
Okay, guys. So
Proud of you, Rich.
already,
Way to
cheers.
go. Hey, guys, also remember that when you're doing these modules, you guys, every time you do something and check it off of that list and complete it, you are getting registered to win whatever if they're giving away a vet or a car or a Jeep, whatever giveaway, those points are adding up for entries in the drawings that Dan does multiple times during the year. So it's not like you're just, besides helping yourself in that portion, you're also being able to be involved in the drawings, the giveaways, not just, the top recruiters, but everyone is able to take part in that. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen with you and share a few things here before we get out of here for this evening. Just so you guys can keep me on the up and up, so I could well, hang on here so I could show you what I've been working on. First, I'm going to show you the new video. Now, this is only the draft, okay? I haven't made it pretty yet, but you guys will get the picture. what's going to happen is we are going to, this will be the first video on the capture page, and then the landing page will have the 13-minute video presentation with Dan on it. So this will be the 30-second video that will be on the front of the capture page. See if it comes up here. And again, I haven't made it pretty yet, so no judgment on that part here, guys. Let's see here. All right.
I have a quick question for you. Are you in network marketing right now? Then you need to see this before your team does. Let me ask you something. Does your company guarantee you $10,000 a month? I didn't think so. Because the truth is, most people in this industry aren't even making enough to cover their auto ship. And after decades in this space, someone finally said, enough is enough. What if I told you, with just 6 people, you're already in profit? But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about making money. This is about becoming more, mentally, physically, and financially. So here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and fill out the form below and watch the full presentation before everyone else catches on. Take a few minutes, see what this really is, and decide for yourself. Are you ready to become more?
Love it.
Short, sweet, to the point. What do you guys think? You guys okay with that? Like I said, it ain't prettied up yet.
Great.
I gotta pretty it up and make the graphics match what he's talking about. But I'll get that. I should be able to get that done tomorrow.
Very good.
So
Nice.
so there's
Good job.
very good. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to show you guys. I've got two graphics created right now. Outside. You guys have already seen the welcome graphic. Now we have the unlimited bonus graphic. So those of you who get your 2 and qualify for the unlimited bonus, unlimited income, let's see, is right here. Here's what this looks like. And I'm using Letty. Letty, you've already hit your unlimited income. There you go, Letty. So that's what that one looks like. Unlimited income, qualified. Way to go, Letty. So, just try to create a little bit more higher end graphics here for what we got going on, guys. And then the fast action bonus, which is a 48 hours bonus, is this right here. Shelly Free, our very own Shelly Free, first 48 action takers bonus. We reward action, not luck. And that's what it's all about, guys. You guys remember what I said when we started working the first of the year. What is this year of? This is a year of marketing. And we will be teaching a lot of marketing because we want to get this thing out there. So what we're going to be doing is, let me come back off camera. What we're going to be doing is over the next couple of days, we're going to be celebrating everyone who has their 2. We're going to be celebrating everyone who qualified for the first 48. And then we'll continue creating graphics. I will get some BMore graphics uploaded into the group sometime tomorrow that you guys can use for advertising. And then I'll be creating a whole bunch more. Should have the capture page ready to go within the next couple of days. If everything goes accordingly, if I don't end up with any hiccup, roadblocks, and obstacles, which we know that's all possible. But so that's really all I have. Shelly, what do you got? You got anything else before we get out of here for the night?
Yeah, I just wanted to say too, doing the modules back there is one thing, but then it's got a build part, and he wants us reaching out to 3 people a day. And you can actually track who you're reaching out to. And Ruth, the first 10 is only a one-time thing. So I asked him about that. So that's cool. But every day, reaching out to 3 people, and it can be by text, it can be by phone call, it can be by messenger, however you want to do that. And we've always taught that, but this holds you accountable. And again, you're winning tickets to go into the drawing by reaching out to 3 people a day. And if you're serious about building a business, you should be doing that. I mean, you should be doing that, and here you get rewarded with entries into a drawing. So in part of that build thing was, make a post. I did it on Instagram. It sent it over to Facebook. I reached out to 3 people. I had a lady on Instagram message me from the post wanting more info, which I sent her the info. And then a lady on, I don't know if she's on here tonight, on Facebook, seen it in my story She reached out for more info. I sent it to her. She didn't talk to me, didn't say nothing. Next message back is I joined. I'm like, okay. So I did what I was supposed to do, and I got a lady join. I mean, it's like, guys, how many times do we do busy work that isn't actually doing what we're supposed to be doing? If we all got consistent and did this, you're going to be getting signups because this is too powerful. It's hot. There's nothing like this. I mean, I know thousands of networkers that are not making money. And they're doing it the hard way, which is what we've all been doing for these years. They're wanting to convince, they're needing to know every ingredient. They're, trying to explain all this stuff, and they're doing it the hard way. This is easy. 2 people, $25. Do you know anybody else who can do that? 10,000 a month. Let's go. What else do we need to talk about? You don't need to check with your spouse. Let me, get back to you next Friday. Come on. Do you want to do it or not? And like Dan said, you get to decide how fast you want to do it. You want to do it in a month? You want to do it in a year? You want to do it in a week? It's the lead of the pace of the leader is the pace of the pack. So if you expect your team to move fast, lead by example, do it. And, just work with them and help them follow the system. It's all there in place. So you said you had one more run. This is the last
This is
run.
it. This is the run. The run right here.
The last run. Go ahead, Ruth.
I have a question for Chip. Chip, where are with the capture page, where are the leads going to land? The people that fill out that capture page when they go into.
I'll create a landing page that will have the 13-minute video on it, and then they'll be able to click the link to go to the BMore site. That way, because if we just send them to the BMore site, then you gotta say, well, find the video on there and watch the video. This way, we say that right in the message. We're giving them exact direction, and their video's right in front of them. Then after that, they can click that link, and it'll take them right to the BMore site to sign up.
Okay, and if they don't sign up, how will we follow up with them? Like what we did on Lead Sleep with our campaigns there.
There'll be a 7-day drip with what we got going on.
Oh, okay.
This will be in the DFY funnels.
Yeah, we're using DFY funnels. We'll have a 7-day drip on them and everything, just like we did. You bet.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You bet. What do you got, Vicky?
Okay, I just want to clarify because I might have misunderstood something in the team chat. But okay, I got my 2 within the 48 hours, and I've been working to help those 2 get there too. Now, Rob had mentioned something about the build tab, and we only had 48 hours to fill out the 10 on the list. So is it just keep doing it anyhow and forget that I wasn't even aware of that in that 48 hours. I didn't learn about it till yesterday.
I just did mine today. I just filled that
has nothing to do
just
with
keep
the first
pushing
48-hour
forward.
bonus.
Okay, good deal. That's what I wanted to make sure.
That has nothing to do with the first 48-hour bonus.
Yeah, the only thing I noticed, if I could speak for a second.
Sure can, Rob, always.
Okay. So the only thing I noticed there, you have 48 hours to submit that, like to say, yes, you did it. After that, you can't submit it anymore. You can still fill it out. That's all.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't impact the bonus now.
And we could talk to Dan about that too on Friday night, on Thursday night, about a little bit about that also. I mean, So anybody else, we can get out of here for the evening, and I'll get some things done for you guys this week, and we'll get out here and we'll really blast this thing out there.
Hey, Chip.
Go ahead, Rhonda.
Grace.
Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. No, my thought was with the question, with what Rob just said, and prior to that, Vicky, that 48 hour, a lot of us still need to wrap our head around the whole concept and how things are going. So I believe that since a lot of us are new to all of what's going on and just getting our heads wrapped around it all, that we should really ask Dan for some grace just for a few weeks, at the beginning.
Grace, you hadn't activated, so your spot wasn't even paid. Your 48 hours starts when you pay. So when you go in, because we already agreed when you got done with your vacation, you were going to come and get started. So you're good.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I
What do you
think
got,
I got
Rhonda?
my
Go ahead.
48 hours, but I had no idea we had to go in and fill out some form or anything that we did it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're fine. You got yours. You're good.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll set up some. There's always some onboarding things. We'll make sure that moving forward, we get better as leaders explaining this to the people. You know, again, I like I think I told you that, Rob, the other day. You know, I've been in here like 4 days longer than you. You know, so I'm learning it just like you guys are learning it. You know, it's not like I've got this all so, and I'm enjoying learning it. You know, I always enjoy learning something new so that I can teach it. So we'll get this down to a well-oiled machine over the next couple of weeks before we really open the thing up big. What do you got, Rhonda?
Yeah, I was sorry. I would have said this earlier, but I went off screen because I had a coughing fit. So, but anyhow, I want to kind of put a little plug out there about the actual products, the physical products. I've been on them for, I think, I believe it's been right around a week. And I am super pumped because a couple of the products that I'm on are products that I was on before, and the company shut down. And I was just, I mean, I was beside myself because I had such excellent results. And I know Ruth had asked me about this, but I had such excellent results, and and the products went away. And I literally, guys, I have been looking for these two products for like 4 years. And then we got in this and introduced to this, and I looked and I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, there's my products I've been wanting for 4 years. And I'm telling you, and it was all gut health related. I had severe gut health issues back, a few years ago. And I don't like to use the word that starts with an H, but it did take care of my gut issues, and I am super pumped and excited to be back on just the physical products. So yeah, definitely check those out too, guys, because
What are
yeah,
you taking?
I'm taking the detox tea and the active greens,
Okay. Thank you.
and then they
Uh,
do have our O2, so I'm
in
just
fact,
happy as a lark.
the O2 here is a little bit better than what the O2 we were utilizing. The O2 here actually has lyophilic minerals in it, which are plant-based minerals, and they're easily absorbed to a major magnitude within the bloodstream very quickly. I'm taking the greens, the B cardio, and the immunocode. And I tell you what, I have got more energy than I've had in a while. It's pretty
Mhm.
mind blowing. But yeah, you
Yes.
guys are definitely gonna like that. So, all right. With that being said, what you got something, Shelly?
No,
You
I was
good?
just answering in the chat. Somebody said, how do you get the physical products? When you join BMore, that is under the umbrella of the parent company, Be Epic. So, and the interesting thing is to join Be Epic, they have a $19 join fee if somebody just went there. But because we are part of BMore and we paid $25, you automatically get a Be Epic website. So it's BEPIC.com/ your same username that you chose. You can go there. You'll see your name on it. It's your site. You can log in there with the same username, the same password, and you can see the products. And they've got a lot of stuff that you can look at and check out. But anybody that orders products or does Be More, it's all in the same tree. The volume from both of them is going into the same organization.
Yeah, Lee,
So
I
you
have a
don't have
question.
to buy products if you don't want to, but if somebody does, it's in your same organization.
I have a quick question, Shelly. We went there
Yes.
and it says the sponsor. Who is the sponsor? But we do not know who would be our sponsor as far as the products, the nutrition, the
The
Did
same
you use your
sponsor.
Don't go.
username?
Yeah,
yes.
don't go to the sponsor area. Go up where it says log in.
Yeah,
And that's
log
where you're
in.
log in with the same information you do in Be More
Yeah.
or
So
Be
it'll be
Epic
the same
IT or whatever.
sponsor.
What?
Yep.
Same information.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Chip, just a quick comment on that, please.
Yep.
I spent quite a bit of time looking at the products and the sorry, some of the formulators. Like we have one of the formulators that's up in Canada, and that's with the anyhow. All I can tell you, there's one with the turmeric, and if you speak the quality of the turmeric that's in the product, and then you have the cardio products as well, and again the super greens. So the formulation is supposed to be just out of this world. So the
Yeah.
doctors that are behind these products, like wow.
Mhm.
And I know that the super greens are one of the best products ever out there. So it is connected to our back offices. So the same enroller for your B Epic or your what do you call it, our BMore, it's the
BMore.
same enroller. We're part of the same tree, and then
Yep.
they have different qualifications regarding the 2 and the 4. So there's a different way to make income there as well. But and the detox tea, we all know that's a marvelous product. So we're in really good hands.
Put things in
And
put things
it's
into perspective.
optional.
To put things into perspective, guys, Be Epic Dan Putnam owns the manufacturing facility.
Mm.
Okay, I don't know if you guys know how significant that is, but less than 1% of the companies in this industry own their own manufacturing facility.
And the other
That's
thing
pretty
too,
powerful.
Chip, the Try GLP. Okay, Try. I'm going to tell you something. I spent quite a few hours on that because again, I'm pretty analytical. I'm trying to lose another like 40, 50 pounds. I was about 330 pounds. I'm about maybe 235. But I'm trying to get to 195, 200. But that product alone, if you look at the formulation of what the Try stands for, it's incredible. And that's when he was in Norway. He was
Yep.
there for a reason because he does different things with formulation and owners of concepts. But the pricing on that as well, like wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
that product right there, just to put another way to put things into perspective, this product is Try GLP.
there we are.
Okay, it's a peptide, and it comes from salmon. That's where Dan was at last week. He was at the salmon farm
Mhm.
where these salmon are harvested and where they create this. This product, guys, they launched in December. Since December, they sold 115,000 bottles. 115,000 bottles of this product. It flat out works. Look at it. You've got your own Try GLP website also. Go ahead,
That's
Ruth,
correct.
and then we'll get out of here.
I
Go ahead,
want to
Ruth.
just tell everybody, don't discount the selling the products because I've been with B Epic for a long time in the B Epic side, and I have customers. That's why I always stayed there. But when I went to Great Life, I started using those products, and oh well, that's another story for another time.
Right.
But I got a sale yesterday, and it was I made $76 commission on that sale.
Wow.
So
50%.
one day, yeah, it's 50%. So in one day, I had just a great day yesterday when I got
Yeah.
that order. And
We
so,
will
and
be ramping. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ruth.
and all along I've been selling to, I have the customers that I've been selling the Epic to, and to be honest, I was making a lot more just selling customer products than I was with Great Life. So
Yep.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And
And
I
that's
was
the
able
thing,
to move.
guys. That's the thing, guys. When we open up the floodgates in the Rebels Against Aging group, I think these products are going to take off in there. I really do. And you're automatically getting a raise out of the gate because you're making 50% commissions. So that equates to $17.50. So you're getting a $7.50 raise per product. So
And all the
that's
business,
pretty.
the business volume, right, Chip, falls into the
Yep.
same binary.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
if you think about that and the entry point of $25 worldwide, and then the additional products is like it's an additional benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is that if you listen to Dan, like some of the videos, if you go to YouTube, there's different areas where there's videos, and the Try GLP, like the Try is 1, 2, 3, and when you listen to the features and benefits of what that is, and I believe, one is $55, and then you have Try packs, and you have boxes with 9. And the other thing I noticed in the back office, and Shelly knows I love the greens. Do you know that when you add 7 packs, okay, 7 bags Do you know that you get $88 rebate on that order? I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but it's just that if you think about it, you're getting, and you can build your packages. And I know, again, the two that get two, there's the same thing. There's another feature there. So Origin, which is basically with they try GLP, there's another feature there, right? Right, Chip? You can earn money in the 2x2 and the 3x3, the 4 to get 4, and the 5 to get 5.
Yep.
So if you add up these components, and if you do it in every group, you're looking at about maybe close to like, $2,400 American US dollars by doing that with your people. And they stay connected to you as well. That's what you have to remember.
Right.
It's exciting. I like the product.
All right. Very good. Thank you for sharing, Rich.
You're welcome.
There we go, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for believing in us enough to come along for this ride. I guarantee you're not going to be sorry. We are going to take this to a whole other level. So with that being said, remember this: life is full of choices. And the choice you make today to get inside the BMore platform and do your lessons, tell you what, it'll definitely shift you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. We'll be back on Thursday night.
Ooh,
At
send the
7
link for
p.m.
Thursday.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everyone.